I think the in the US, the biggest news snuck in just at the end of 2023, beginning of 2024, when a jury returned a verdict against Google in the Epic private litigation challenging restrictions on Google's App Store. Um, that has been followed in 2024 with Google announcing settlement with certain state attorneys general um, that would in effect open up certain aspects of the Android Google Play Store. And I think that's an area that's quickly developing, but is showing some fairly significant change coming out of a long-standing private litigation and state attorney general enforcement. So it's interesting to see that coming more to fruition. Obviously, there'll be appeals and various other aspects that could change the scope of what is actually being taken from that decision. So it'll be interesting to watch. I think antitrust enforcers have just delighted in watching the Google search trial, the DOJ's first case that has gone to trial among the digital enforcement cases. That wrapped up the end of the year. Everybody is waiting for the decision in that case, which I think will be very interesting in setting precedent um, on certain aspects of self-preferencing, how you apply the monopolization rules in the U.S. to digital markets. So that's one that will have significant impact. And otherwise, there's a number of cases that are continuing through the fairly lengthy enforcement process, litigation process in the U.S. There's been some recent cases that have been announced by the agencies, the FTC's case against Amazon, which may go to initial decisions in court this year to test those theories. I think everybody's watching to see what additional enforcement will be launched by the DOJ and the FTC this year in the run-up to the U.S. elections. So it's a very interesting time in the U.S. I think you're also still seeing you're still seeing enforcement and litigation in other jurisdictions as well, including new issues outside the DMA in Europe. So it's a very interesting time, and will be interesting to see how those impact conduct and whether there will also be knock-on effect from the ex ante regulation.